Thank you, Phil. And I want to also extend my welcome to the group. It's a very distinguished ceremony we want to go through tonight. As Phil said, this has got a legacy and a history that's the who's who, particularly of Silicon Valley. And Mark, we thank you really could join us tonight. But before we get into the program, I thought I'd sort of go through the recent history of TechAmerica. And a couple years ago, we looked at the Technology Association industry, and we said there are too many entities out there. The only way we're going to come up with a strong voice is through consolidation. And my legacy is with the ITAA, Information Technology Association of America. And with Phil Bond, our CEO, we laid out a strategy of bringing together some of the associations that we thought would really bring force to our industry. And so about 3 years ago, maybe 2.5, 3 years ago, we started with the Government Electronics and Information Technology Association. We brought that group in and brought in a great R&D function they were performing. Cybersecurity with Mr. Thompson and company came in, and of course we all know cybersecurity is a very important part of the technology business, particularly going forward with all the national threats and all the things that could happen in that space. We also pulled together, which was our most significant merger, was with Legacy American Electronics Association, or AEA. And that's the legacy that we picked up that we're carrying forward today. And with AEA and a combination of the other associations, we believe we formed the most powerful association in the technology space. And the West Coast is very important to us. And with this dinner, which we picked up through the merger, it allows us to really celebrate what's going on here in the Valley. Because in the Valley, this is, I guess, where innovation starts, whether it be technology or services, but it's a key part to not only the U.S. economy, but also the world economy. And so with this event, we celebrate Silicon Valley. We celebrate the leadership of our organization, as well as the industry players. And if you look at the program here, you'll see in one of the pages there, and I know it's been rolling through the slides as you came in the room, is sort of the who's who of our industry that have been previous award winners. Now, a little bit about the award ceremonies. This is my third, and about, I guess, maybe 2 years ago, we had Paul Otolini at the dais here, giving just getting ready for the emotional speech, and what happened is the fire alarm went off. And this is no lie. And Paul was really warming up and really getting to hit the home run, whatever he was serious about, and it just died right there. So we had to leave the building, and we never came back. So I don't know if that was good, bad, or indifferent, but we were talking about what else could happen tonight, and there may be an earthquake. That's a sort of a West Coast thing. Maybe the power may go off, and you know what could happen when the lights go down. And then with Mark here as the award, we're not sure what's going to happen. But I can tell you that I saw MC Hammer's in the house. Where are you? It's Hammer time. Right here. Yes. Thank you for coming. And a couple things before I step down is I've been the chairman of the board for the last 2 years, and we've gone through a lot of transformation as we merged the entities, and it's been I would say, somewhat difficult experience given the economy, and as somebody out there said, don't waste a crisis. So what we've gone through is a lot of change, and we want to build off events like this going forward. In fact, if you come to Washington in June, you'll come to our government and technology event, and we would like to see you there also. But nothing happens without our sponsors. And so there's a list that's been rotating up here but in the program, and I don't want to go through it because most of them I can pronounce, including my own firm. But we want to thank the sponsors, so let's give our sponsors a big hand. And sort of the transition to the leadership, I want to recognize Peter Bonney, the Vice Chairman. Peter? And Peter will be taking over as the chair on January 1. Two other people from that I'd like to recognize on the West Coast here, Deirdre Hanford. And Tim Gerton. And those two individuals, along with a number of folks based in Washington, my buddy Tom over here in finance, really helped pull this all together. And so with your support, we're here today, and I think we're going to go into next year in pretty good shape. Phil's going to come back at 8 o'clock. There's a number of things I probably missed in terms of there's a toast and a variety of things, and Phil took the book, so I don't know what's here. So Phil's going to have to fill you in the details. And so my closing comments, enjoy the dinner and get ready for the program. Thank you.